In my 5 years of fossil collecting, I've only gone out into the field twice. Once in Montana and once in one of our local parks here in Ohio. And both times I did find fossils I could bring back. Plants in Montana, and brachiopods from one of our local parks. Some individual like this, and others in the matrix or still in the rock itself. And so, myself being an aspiring paleontologist, I figured, you know what? Let's go out to another site and look for stuff. And so that's what we're doing today. Going to Trammel Fossil Park in Cincinnati, or around there anyway. A public park where visitors can take what they find. There will be similar things to these brachiopods, and possibly trilobites. So let's hope I find a trilobite. I'm really looking to find one of those. First find, got a brachiopod. The website said fossils are best found after it rains, because they're like brought up out of the dirt, so looking where it's wet can be a good idea. I think I'm gonna do that. I think this might be a bryozoan of some kind. I just found that after finding another brachiopod, or at least I'm pretty sure that's a brachiopod. That is, so that's pretty cool. Okay, quite literally just a couple inches from over here I found another brachiopod, I'm pretty sure. That, I feel like, is one. Okay, so there's definitely fossils here. I just gotta get a lot closer to actually find them. Quite literally in the exact same spot. I think this is coral. I think, anyway, I'm not fully confident, but it could be. Another thing worth noting as I search for more fossils, all of these fossils are going to be Ordovician-aged, so about 460, 440 million years ago. Roughly within that time frame. More coral. Got a really sick rock with coral and brachiopods in it. Quite a few large brachiopods. Found some pretty good coral and a couple brachiopods, really small ones along a cliff face like this. I'm not sure if we'll find any more, but we did. This rock appears to have quite a few brachiopods on it. Well, now this is rather curious. Might be coral of some kind. I'm not entirely sure as to what this is. Okay, I originally thought these were signs meant to show off like what you can find here. But now, after finding that one up there, I'm thinking since there's a trilobite on top, I think the trilobites are going to be up further that hill. There's a lizard over here. There. Pretty sure I got it. Found a lot of brachiopods. A couple, decent amount of coral. No trilobites, unfortunately. I'll show off what we got when we get back. Well, these signs would have been quite useful. That's where we were. Didn't find any crinoids or gastropods this time. Out here doing the very responsible thing after finding wild fossils. Rinsing them off. Don't want all that dirt inside.
Alright, I'm back from rinsing off the fossils I got from Trammel Fossil Park. And overall, I'd have to argue this is a pretty good haul. This is not a very big bucket or bin. I think it's maybe 7 or 8 inches tall. And yet even still, there's quite a good amount of stuff, and it is very heavy. So, like I said, out when collecting, a lot of this stuff is Ordovician-aged. I'm not sure what stage of the Ordovician. I think maybe late, which would put it about 460 to 440-ish million years ago. I think 440 actually goes into the Silurian, but either way, late Ordovician-ish. A lot of the smaller stuff is going to be this branch-like bryozoan. I thought they were coral when collecting, but no, these are bryozoans. This one, the branch-like ones specifically being constellaria. And they come in a wide array of fun little shapes. Sometimes colors, too. This one's more gray than the others. And the bigger, wider ones are also bryozoans, but these are heterotripa. And I think I said, but if not, bryozoans are basically coral, just slightly more advanced. So yeah, I wasn't that off when I said it was coral. And the rest of the stuff is, excuse me, is either brachiopods or rocks with brachiopods in them. I'm not fully confident on which ones are either Rufina squina, not certain on the pronunciation there, and Hebertella. But those two are, well, either one of those two are going to be the larger, rounder one that are almost entirely in the rocks themselves. Whereas the smaller pieces, such as that tiny little one right here, or this one, are Platystrophia. Well, this one actually only appears to be half of one, but still, that's Platystrophia. I don't know what this is. When I was collecting, I thought it was a bryozoan, but now that I know what they actually look like, I don't think that's what this is. It could be like a brachiopod split in half and then fossilized, but like even then, I'm not sure. Still pretty cool. And aside from this one's general shape, the other cool thing I figured I'd show is in this rock, there is a lot of, well, yeah, there's actually a couple of brachiopods up on the top. The main one I like being trapped in the rock itself, but of more interest are these little circle things, and of course a bryozoan, but like these little circle things, especially here in the bottom right in the center, that was on the sign, or one of the signs there. I just don't remember what they're called, so that's pretty cool. And I did take a couple specimens out to put on my main display shelf. I got 2 constellaria here, heterotripa, Platystrophia, and either Rufina squina or Hebertella, not sure. Very conveniently in a rock with a flat surface, so it stands. As for the rest of these, I guess they can just sit in this bin for now until I have somewhere more, I guess, official to put them. But overall, yeah, that was my trip to Trammel Fossil Park. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I'd like to go back. So, yeah. See ya.